Welcome to this video on global warming. In this 10-minute guide, we'll explore what global warming is, how it's affecting our planet, and what can be done to address it. I've divided this in multiple sections. Let's start our first section. Our planet is warming. This is global warming. It's a serious problem caused by humans. We're burning too much fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. This releases harmful gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat from the sun. Imagine Earth wrapped in a blanket. This blanket, made of greenhouse gases, is getting thicker. The thicker it gets, the warmer our planet becomes. This warming has a ripple effect, impacting our weather, oceans, and ecosystems. The consequences of inaction are dire. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and mass extinctions are just the tip of the melting iceberg. But there is hope. We have the power to slow down global warming and protect our planet. It's time to act. It's time to understand the problem and be part of the solution. It's time to secure a healthy future for generations to come. Section 2. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps Earth warm enough to support life. Sunlight passes through the atmosphere and warms the Earth's surface. Some of this heat radiates back into space. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap some of this outgoing heat, keeping our planet at a livable temperature. This natural balance is now disrupted. Human activities, primarily the burning of fossil fuels, are releasing enormous amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The most important of these gases is carbon dioxide, followed by methane and nitrous oxide. These excess gases are thickening the Earth's atmospheric blanket, trapping more heat than necessary. Think of it as adding extra layers to our planet's blanket on a warm day. The result is a gradual warming of the Earth's surface, oceans, and atmosphere. Global warming. Understanding the science behind global warming is crucial. It allows us to grasp the urgency of the situation and the importance of transitioning to a sustainable future. Section 3. Our planet is experiencing a fever. The symptoms are clear and concerning. Global temperatures are rising at an alarming rate, with the past few decades being the warmest in human history. This warming trend is undeniable and primarily driven by human activities. The consequences of this fever are far-reaching. We are witnessing more frequent and intense heat waves, leading to droughts, wildfires, and heat-related illnesses. Glaciers and ice caps are melting at an accelerated pace, contributing to rising sea levels. Sea levels are rising as a result of melting ice and the expansion of seawater as it warms. This poses a significant threat to coastal communities and ecosystems. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts are becoming more frequent and severe, causing widespread damage and displacement. These are not isolated incidents. They are interconnected symptoms of a planet in distress. The Earth is sending us a clear message. The time for action is now. Section 4. The natural world is feeling the heat of global warming, and the consequences are devastating. Ecosystems around the globe are being impacted, from coral reefs to rainforests. These changes threaten biodiversity and the delicate balance of life on Earth. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are highly sensitive to temperature changes. As ocean waters warm, corals expel the symbiotic algae living in their tissues, causing them to turn white, a phenomenon known as coral bleaching. Bleached corals are more susceptible to disease and death, jeopardizing entire reef ecosystems. Rising temperatures are also altering the timing of natural events such as plant blooming and animal migration. These shifts can disrupt ecosystems, leading to mismatches between species that rely on each other for survival. For example, migratory birds arriving at their breeding grounds may find that their food sources have already peaked or disappeared. The impacts of global warming on ecosystems are a stark reminder of our interconnectedness with nature. Protecting our planet's biodiversity is not just an environmental issue. It's crucial for our own well-being and survival. Section 5. A brighter future, renewable energy and beyond. The good news is that we have the solutions to combat global warming. Transitioning to clean and renewable energy sources is paramount. Solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy offer sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels. By harnessing the power of nature, we can reduce our carbon footprint and create a cleaner, healthier planet. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity, providing a clean and abundant energy source. Wind turbines harness the kinetic energy of wind, turning it into electricity. Hydropower utilizes the flow of water to generate electricity, while geothermal energy taps into the Earth's internal heat. Investing in renewable energy technologies is not just an environmental necessity, it's an economic opportunity. The renewable energy sector is rapidly growing, creating jobs and boosting economies worldwide. By embracing these technologies, we can pave the way for a sustainable and prosperous future. Section 6. Efficiency is key, using less for a sustainable future. While transitioning to renewable energy is crucial, it's equally important to reduce our energy consumption. Energy efficiency measures allow us to do more with less, minimizing our environmental impact. From energy-efficient appliances to sustainable transportation, every step counts. In our homes, we can make a difference by choosing energy-efficient appliances, using LED lighting, and reducing our reliance on heating and cooling systems. Simple actions like unplugging electronics when not in use and washing clothes in cold water can significantly reduce energy consumption. Transportation is another major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. Opting for fuel-efficient vehicles, carpooling, using public transportation, and choosing to walk or bike for short distances can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. By embracing energy efficiency, we not only reduce our environmental impact, but also save money on our energy bills. It's a win-win situation for both our wallets and the planet. Section 7. Every action counts, embracing sustainable living. Combating global warming requires a collective effort, and each individual has a role to play. Embracing sustainable living practices in our daily lives can make a significant difference. By making conscious choices, we can reduce our environmental footprint and inspire others to do the same. One of the most impactful actions we can take is to reduce our consumption of meat and animal products. Animal agriculture is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water pollution. By adopting a more plant-based diet, we can significantly reduce our environmental impact. Another important step is to reduce our reliance on single-use plastics. Plastic pollution is a global crisis with devastating consequences for marine life and ecosystems. By choosing reusable alternatives such as water bottles, shopping bags, and food containers, we can help stem the tide of plastic waste. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to a larger solution. By embracing sustainable living practices, we become part of a global movement towards a healthier and more sustainable future. Section 8. The power of collaboration, governments, industries, and individuals. Addressing global warming requires a collaborative approach, involving governments, industries, and individuals working together towards a common goal. International agreements, government policies, and corporate sustainability initiatives are crucial for driving large-scale change. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, provide a framework for global cooperation on climate action. Governments play a vital role in implementing policies that promote renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable practices. This includes investing in research and development, providing incentives for businesses and individuals, and setting emission reduction targets. Industries also have a responsibility to reduce their environmental impact. This includes adopting sustainable practices, investing in clean technologies, and reducing their carbon footprint. Many companies are already taking steps in the right direction, recognizing that sustainability is not only good for the planet, but also good for business. Collaboration is key to unlocking innovative solutions. By working together, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other's efforts, we can accelerate the transition to a sustainable future. Section 9. Our legacy, our responsibility, protecting the planet for generations. The Earth is not ours to plunder. It's a precious inheritance we must protect for future generations. Our actions today will determine the kind of world we leave behind for our children and grandchildren. It's our moral imperative to act responsibly and ensure a healthy and sustainable planet for all. Imagine a world where clean air and water are abundant, where forests thrive and where wildlife flourishes. This is the future we must strive for. By addressing global warming, we are not just solving an environmental problem, we are creating a better world for all living beings. Let us leave a legacy of stewardship, of care and compassion for our planet. Let us be the generation that turned the tide against global warming and secured a brighter future for all. Section 10. A time for action. Be the change you want to see in the world. The time for action is now. Global warming is a pressing issue, but it's not insurmountable. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the collective will to make a difference. Let us embrace this challenge with hope, determination, and a shared commitment to creating a sustainable future. Each one of us can be an agent of change by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for change. We can inspire others and create a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Remember, every action counts, no matter how small. Let us be the change we want to see in the world. Let us be the generation that solves global warming and creates a healthier, more sustainable planet for all. The future is in our hands. This is all in this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insightful information on climate change and sustainability. Thank you for watching.